What is in the box? What is in the box? You will know in this unbox video. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. My headphones are falling off now, but welcome to an unboxing video. As you can see here, it's a box with the Stanley Parable box inside. So we'll box it, yes I will. Enough singing, we get it. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I have looking forward to this since last month. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we open it here. What do we get? Oh, look at that. We get, well, the typical box, which I'm not going to show you because there's a code in there that you're not allowed to see. What's this? Next month it's Ride, which is an action game. Okay, well, I don't want to see that because I don't want to see what's in the box. So what is in this box? We will see. So, first we remove the plastic, as always. Let's start. Galactic Cafe, World Class Software of the Year, the Stanley Parable Cottage Edition, Agile for Business Performance, Dynamic Streamline Human Capital, First Edition, Mind Control Facility. The best ideas tomorrow. So they're advertising it as a software box. Ooh, that's a bit of a glimmer. Let's put it on the backlight. Let's not put it on the backlight. So yeah, on the back side. Sorry, the camera's being a bit annoying. There, now you can see it just fine. They advertise it as a company, as in a software. Would you like some help? Staply will help you to research and find out more about this of it. Don't show me again. They are actually doing this as if it's a software thing. You know, old software from the 90s. It's pretty interesting. Sorry about the cam, guys, but don't worry, it'll be fine. So, what's in this box? Because that's what it's all about. Wow. It's a box in a box. Yeah? What the hard worker. I work at my job. Good at my job. I'm good at my job. Business cards. There are business cards in here. Why? Even says your name, contact, the skill set. Lol. That's why. That's a lot of stuff that fell out. So, installation disc, official soundtrack. So, installation soundtrack, pretty cool. So now, wow, they went good with the goodies. The Stanley Parable getting started. What is the instruction book? Oh, it's signed by the narrator. It's a whole story, but let's not read that. Old-fashioned 90s install guide. Copy the Stanley Parable app to your application's folder to be ready to play. Run the Stanley Parable XE to install Stanley Parable. Extract the Stanley Parable card to play the Stanley Parable. Story. It's pretty much as in Here's a selection of guns you can play with, all redacted. Time. You think you have everything time, but in reality time doesn't exist. That's all I've got left for this segment, but there's sort of a page here. Here's a picture of a dog. Ignore everything I said about the menu. Forget I said anything about it. There's a new menu now. There's one that's so much easier to use than the previous. Will blow your mind. It's just a picture of the word video game. If you can't click it, you can't interact with it, you just look at it. The dev had fun making this. Kids Corner, hey, can you help Stanley escape? so much fucking humor in here. Try not to breathe for the week. Reference figure 2. Oh, kiss me up, Stanley. The dog is going to die. W's. Oh, W's. Oh my god, they really went fun. They really had fun with this one. Here's the sticker for Indiebox. It's called Synergy. It's a whiteboard. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So what else is in here? This is a mouse mat, I think. Let me double check. Is that a mouse mat? Yep. Existential mouse mat. Not that I don't have to replace mine. Mine's big. Mine's good enough. So yeah, a mouse mat. I'm going to show you that in a moment. Give me a moment. This is never the end. A circular mouse mat. If you've noticed, it still folds, but that's normal for mouse mats to do. You gotta get the fold out of there. Cool. Next in the box is... it's a Stanley Parable tie. I don't wear ties, but that's funny. Were there supposed to be socks in there? Or did you just get one of the pair? I don't know. But this is a very long tie. I like it. How does it fit? And that's it already? Huh. What was going to be more in there? I guess that's just Stanley Parable stuff. Ow! Put my finger in the wrong way. So yeah, that's the Stanley Parable box. But we have a new segment in here, and that segment is called We Have to Play the Game. That's why it's folded. It doesn't fit in there. I'll figure that later. So yeah, that's the indie box for the Stanley Parable. It's a very cool box. I got a tie, so I can do Thai stuff with it. Or Thai food. I wonder how Thai food even tastes. I barely eat Thai food. I'm gonna play the game for you now, and show you how the game is, because that's a new segment that I wanted to add. See you guys at the game. Okay, everyone. Oh, I want to switch my head. Okay, everyone. As promised, I will play the Stanley Parable. Well, this has been a few days after the actual unboxing. I had some recording issues, so apologies if it looks like it's a bit of discrepancy between me and past me. Otherwise, here we go. I mean, first off, the options already checked. Pretty standard. Let's put on subtitles for you guys. Video. Where the overlay will be, it will not be in the bottom right, it will be in the top left. Field of vision. And the aliasing, filtering, yada yada yada. All medium. You can hear the talking in the background. Okay, let's begin. Let's check the credits first. No. Let's get into things. And yes, I have the green screen on, that's why it looks so flickery.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Or was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So we're playing now. So if you haven't played Stanley Parable, it's pretty much a typical walking simulator game, but it has something more to do than that. There's a save button. Nope, that's not it either. Trying to push some buttons on the keyboard.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell
Here's
under his
the ending for you.
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except bad.
I know already some of the game.
The thing to do now,
So
Stanley
yeah,
thought
this
to
is
himself,
the.
is
So I'm
to
gonna see what
wait.
else is gonna.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah!
Now it's just
I'm
a
being
little
boring
bit
because
closer.
of letting people go.
Now it's even closer.
Narration keeps going.
It comes.
And it was just a fake. Start.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That's how I can do it. Anyhow, let's follow the line. It's everyone's favorite thing. Can't believe where you got this road. Let's turn on the monitor. Oh well. Let's go.
You see? The line knows where the story
Trademark.
is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence...
My brain
rests
is not
inside of your
capable of
subjective
understanding
experience
this.
of office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
Yes.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
There's the music! This was our unboxing music. It was during the unboxing. It's so much fun to hear because it's a funny tune.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
You know what? Let's amuse him.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. It's such a good video. And look, more. Here's again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Unknown direction, here we go.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go on.
I'm getting dizzy.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
There are so many stories you can tell.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay, but he's kind of here. Hi, Line. Bye, Line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
Going
go,
against the
it must be a
rules.
reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right,
My brain.
taking the right door lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Find a bookstore, get
So
bored,
now,
and the
according to
narrator
the
restarts
schedule,
the
I
game. The
restart
narrator's
again.
gone after a
Then
long time.
Am I
Stanley
just
dies.
supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Still so much to do.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean... Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if...
Okay, now I have to follow the story, and then...
But Stanley simply could...
Oh well, apparently the door auto-closed on me. Okay, that was interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to get the Indiebox, description down below. And remember, people, to stay charged. Well, this is Kotlol with playing the Stanley Parable, charging you with joy, and doing my outro completely wrong. Never mind. See you all later. Bye.